Hi everyone, Zach Eberson here. Week 4's won by 250 meters. A lot of anticipation for this week, and it did not disappoint. We saw friends become enemies. We saw enemies become friends. We had our first ever commish ruling. It was so much going on, a lot of shuffling around in this week's Zach Attacks power rankings. Let's get into it. At number 10, we have the Northwest Kodiaks. Kodiaks, I put you in the basement just for spite last week because I picked you and you laid down like a dog. Then Alex Del Sordo picks you. He wears the stupid bear hat. And then you lose by even more. You lost more than last time. So you stay at number 10. You stay at the basement. Just make sure to switch over the utilities from the herd into your name. You stay at number 10. At number 9, speaking of herd, we have the Great Plains herd. Your coach has said, we're gaining momentum. It takes a long time for a herd to gain its speed. Well, you're gaining momentum right off the cliff. I had you at 7 last week. You showed your true colors again. You are down to number 9. At number 8, we have Strokes United. Strokes, we use the paddles on you, George Clooney style. All right, I do have a heartbeat. You're still in critical condition, but you did show signs of life last week. You had one of the most intriguing matchups. But guess what? You are not the Chernobyl of the week, not you, but one of your teammates is Tim Jones. You are my Chernobyl of the week. You go out on Instagram, you chug a beer, you talk about how big you're going to be and how you're going to win and how your brother's so great. You show up late to the race, you're filming on a Nokia flip phone, and then you get beat not once, but twice by Big Bill Tomlinson. You, and only you, are my Chernobyl of the week. But Strokes United, you stay at number 8. At number 7, we have the Mid-Atlantic Founders. Mid-Atlantic Founders, 2 weeks ago, you were at the top of the East. You were leading in points. What happened? What is going on? You are just free-falling. Tom Petty, you're my first ever Tom Petty of the week. You're just free-falling. You're down to number 7. Pull it together. At number 6, we have the New England Sound. New England, you are just slowly crawling your way up the rankings. You had a very emotional win, Big Bill Tomlinson. I hope that just catapults you with momentum into next week. You are up to number 6. Starting off our top 5, we have the New Con Empire. You lost last week. You answered it back with a strong win this week. You're chirping on Instagram, which I like. You're probably going to find a way to fudge it up this week, but you are up 1 to number 5. At number 4, and I'll tell you this right now, 4 through 1 is very, very tight. I thought about this a lot, but number 4 is the Midwest Frozen Tundra. You were up against one of the top teams in the league, one of the top teams in the league, in the Big South Outlaws. You came up just a little bit short, but you went back and forth, even on our premier matchups of the week. You won one, you lost one, you were trading punches. It was great television. You are my Rocky of the week because you just went the distance, just like in Rocky 1, and you exposed the Big South Outlaws. You gotta land somewhere. You are at number 4. At number 3, we have the Southeast Storm. 2, 1, 3, 2, 4, 2. It doesn't matter. You're a great team. You had the most points in the league this week. Keep your eyes in the boat. Just keep yamming on it, and I'll see you in the playoffs. You are at number 3. And at number 2, we have the Southwest Armada. Southwest Armada coming in at number 2. You lost the premier matchup. Gabby Graves, she beat you. And that was it. You ran the table after that. You almost swept them, just like the Southeast Storm. Number 1, number 2, number 3, number 2. You guys are a great team. You landed number 2. And at number 1, for the 5th week in a row, we have the Big South Outlaws. But listen up. If the Midwest Frozen Tundra was my Rocky of the week, you're my Apollo Creed of the week. You have been exposed. You won, but did you beat them? a lot of people were chirping. They're saying, Zach, there's got to be a mix-up at number 1. You know, the Southwest Outlaws. Listen, the only reason you're number 1 is you're still undefeated and you have the most points. I can't take the crown away from you just yet, but there's a lot of people nipping at your heels. Enjoy it. This might be your last supper at number 1. And there you go, guys. Week 5, Zach Attacks power rankings.